What is up, everybody? Welcome back to The Theory. Grab a drink, settle in, and let's get right back into the madness. If you watched part 1, you know the stakes. We aren't dealing with the Goku we know. The goofy guy who powers down, eats a feast, and laughs with his eyes closed. We're dealing with a Goku who is physically and biologically locked into the Super Saiyan state. He survived the heart virus, barely, because his metabolism was running at Mach speed. But the recovery didn't reset him. He's still gold. He's still terrifyingly efficient. Now, we're entering the Cell Saga, and this is where the novelty of permanent Super Saiyan wears off and the horrific reality of stagnation sets in. See, in martial arts, rest is just as important as the workout. You tear the muscle, you rest, it grows back stronger. That is the fundamental cycle of Saiyan biology. Zenkai. You break, you heal, you rise. But Goku? He can't rest. He is living at a 50 times power multiplier every second of every day. He feels like a race car stuck in 5th gear. Sure, he's moving fast, but he has no torque left to give. He's hit a hard ceiling. So, how does a warrior evolve when he's already stuck in his final form? The situation escalates fast. Cell absorbs Android 17. Cell absorbs Android 18. Perfect Cell is born. The world is on a countdown and the Z-Fighters are scrambling. Vegeta and Trunks go into the hyperbolic time chamber first. They come out looking different. Vegeta's muscles are bulging, veins popping across his arms like roadmaps. He calls it Super Vegeta, an ascension that pumps raw ki into the muscles to force the power output up. It's grade 2. Goku watches him demonstrate the form. He doesn't say anything at first, just observes. But Vegeta catches the look in those teal eyes. Judgment. Pity. Something to say, Kakarot? Vegeta snarls. You're heavier, Goku says quietly. Your punches hit harder, sure, but you're slower. Cell will read you like a book. Vegeta snaps. He gets right in Goku's face. And what would you know about struggle? You've been coasting on that form for years. You sit there in your golden throne while the rest of us claw for every ounce of power. It stings because it's true. Goku has been perfect for so long he's forgotten how to struggle. Goku grabs Gohan. We're going in. Now this year in the chamber is completely different from canon. In the original timeline, Goku spent this time teaching Gohan how to stay Super Saiyan permanently, to master the stamina drain. That was the big strategy. Mastered Super Saiyan. But in this timeline, Goku is already the living proof of that concept. He doesn't need to hypothesize it, he is it. He is the walking case study. So, the training shifts. It becomes a desperate, almost manic hunt for the next level. Goku tries it himself, the bulky approach. He screams, pumping ki into his muscles until he looks like a golden parade float. His speed drops. His energy consumption spikes. No! Goku roars, his voice echoing in the infinite void. He powers down the bulk, returning to his mastered Super Saiyan state. That's just inflation. That's fake strength. I need something sharper. One day, months into the training, Gohan gets frustrated. He's tired of Goku pushing him. He's tired of the constant pressure radiating from his father's permanent aura. Fight me for real, Dad! Gohan screams, tears in his eyes. Stop treating me like a kid! Goku looks at his son, and the alien part of his brain, part rewritten by the Super Saiyan aggression, agrees. Fine. Goku launches a blast. A real one. Gohan panics. He blocks it, but his knees buckle. He screams in fear and rage. For a split second, blink and you miss it. Gohan's aura changes. It doesn't just flow like water, it snaps. A jagged blue spark of electricity arcs across his forehead. The hair stands up even straighter. Goku freezes. He saw it. That electricity, that density, that wasn't just power. That was a rupture in the ceiling. That was the evolution Goku had been clawing for. He spends the rest of the year trying to trigger that in himself. He meditates. He rages. He pushes his body to the brink, but he can't do it. His body has adapted too well to the safe version of Super Saiyan. He is too stable. He is too controlled. He can't break the shell because he is the shell. He realizes, with a heavy heart, that he isn't the protagonist of this arc. Gohan is. Fast forward to the arena. The cameras are rolling. Hercule is doing his shtick. The fight between Goku and Cell is visceral. Because Goku is permanently transformed, he wastes zero movement. He doesn't need to power up to strike. He is instantly at maximum velocity. They trade blows, ascending into the sky. It's a blur of gold and green, shockwaves shattering windows miles away. But as the fight drags on, the difference becomes clear. Cell can spike his power. Cell can regenerate. Goku is running at 100% efficiency, but his 100% is effectively capped. He's hitting Cell with everything he has, and Cell is just enjoying it. The silence is deafening. Gohan, Goku turns to his son. It's your turn. Here is where the what-if adds a layer of tragedy to the lore. Goku pushes Gohan. He tells him to get angry. But Goku's perspective is warped. He's been living as a warrior entity for so long, unable to feel the softness of a normal human base form, that he's forgotten what it's like to be scared. The hormones of the transformation have rewired his empathy. Piccolo screams at Goku, "He's not you, Goku! He's not a Saiyan warrior who loves the fight! He's a scared child! He's not wondering if he can win, he's wondering why his father is watching him die!" The realization hits Goku harder than any punch from Cell. "My humanity," he thinks, his hands shaking. "I'm losing it. I can't even empathize with my own son anymore because this form makes me feel invincible." And then, Android 16's head gets crushed. The peaceful android speech echoes in Gohan's ears, and the dam breaks. The ground beneath Gohan vaporizes. The hair spikes up, rigid and sharp. The aura turns jagged, violent. Blue arcs of plasma thrash around him, destroying the landscape. Gohan unlocks Super Saiyan 2. Goku stares, and for a moment, he forgets the danger. He's mesmerized. That's it. That's the wall I couldn't break. What follows is a massacre. Gohan dismantles the Cell Juniors. He humiliates Cell, but Gohan gets arrogant. Cell panics. He bloats up, becoming a ticking time bomb. Goku looks at his friends. He looks at his son. He smiles, and for the first time in years, the smile reaches his eyes. "You did it, son. You went beyond. I'm proud of you." He puts 2 fingers to his forehead. Goku teleports to King Kai's planet. Cell is seconds away from detonation. "Sorry, King Kai." Kaboom! Goku is dead. But death, my friends, is just a change of address in Dragon Ball. Goku opens his eyes. He's standing on the Snake Way check-in station. He has a halo floating over his head. He looks down at his body. He clenches his fist. He is still a Super Saiyan. The form is etched into his soul. Even in death, he cannot escape the gold. It has become his spiritual fingerprint. But he notices something instantly. The heaviness, the subtle pressure on his heart that he's felt for years, the constant need to regulate his output, it's gone. He's dead. He has no biological organs to fail. He has no fatigue toxins building up. The spirit body is durable in a way flesh never was. And that changes everything. Goku meets Pikkon within the first week. They spar on the Grand Kai's planet, and Goku is immediately impressed. Pikkon is disciplined, tactical, and his Thunder Flash technique actually stings. For the first time in years, Goku feels the thrill of a genuine challenge. But here's the thing about Otherworld. It's designed for warriors. The Grand Kai hosts tournaments. There are fighters from every corner of the universe, beings who spent their entire lives mastering combat. Goku tears through them like tissue paper. He humbles Pikkon within a month. He thrashes the Ginyu Force in Hell just for cardio. He dominates the Otherworld tournament so completely that the Grand Kai stops inviting him. "You're bad for morale," the old hipster god complains. Goku trains with the West Kai's fighters. He meditates with the South Kai's monks. He even visits Hell regularly, not to punish souls, but because the demons there are the only ones durable enough to spar with. Frieza refuses to fight him after the first encounter. King Cold just hides. The other dead warriors start calling him the Golden Demon of the North. They revere him, but they also fear him. And somewhere along the way, without even trying, Goku pushes past the ceiling he couldn't break in life. The spiritual body doesn't stabilize like flesh does. It just keeps adapting. One day, mid-spar with Pikkon, he feels the electricity snap across his aura. Super Saiyan 2 settles into place like it was always meant to be there. He doesn't even celebrate. He just nods and keeps fighting. The aggression of the form seeps into his personality. He becomes edgier, more intense. He smiles less, smirks more. He's not cruel, he's still Goku, but there's a sharpness to him now. A hunger that never quite gets satisfied. About 4 years into the 7-year time skip, Goku gets bored. He's permanently Super Saiyan 2. That means he's constantly agitated. The electricity crackling around him is a physical manifestation of his restlessness. "It's not enough," Goku mutters. "I am just louder. I am just angrier. This isn't the peak. There has to be something buried deeper." He thinks about the Ozaru, the great ape. He hasn't had a tail since he was a kid, but he knows that power is still in his DNA. That primal, destructive force. What if I drag it all out? He goes to a forbidden sector of the lower realm, a dark, barren void used to imprison ancient demonic entities. He stands in the center. He closes his eyes. He doesn't reach up for power. He reaches down. He reaches into the gut-level instinct of the Saiyan race. The desire to destroy. The desire to conquer. He screams. At first, it's just the Super Saiyan 2 lightning. But then, the sound changes. It stops sounding like a man screaming and starts sounding like a roar. A great ape roar, layered over Goku's voice. His muscles begin to spasm. This isn't a normal transformation. This is a mutation. His skull feels like it's splitting. His brow ridge pushes forward, the bone thickening to protect the eyes from the sheer intensity of the energy. His eyebrows burn away. His hair explodes outward, growing rapidly, a golden mane flowing down his back. The dimension starts to crack. Literal glass-like fractures appear in the purple sky of the afterlife. The transformation settles. Goku turns Super Saiyan 3. He tries to power down. He tries to pull the hair back in, to regrow the eyebrows, to soften the brow. Nothing happens. His soul has reshaped itself around this power. The mutation is complete. He is permanently Super Saiyan 3, a primal god of the afterlife, locked in his most monstrous state forever. 7 years have passed. The World Martial Arts Tournament. Baba grants Goku a 24-hour pass. The Z-Fighters are waiting. Gohan is telling Goten, "Dad is really nice. You'll like him." Baba appears first. She looks rattled, sweating. Then, Goku steps out of the portal. The air pressure instantly drops. The concrete tile under his boot disintegrates into powder. Baba floats higher, putting distance between herself and the portal. I warned him to suppress it. Standing there is a golden Neanderthal deity. His hair is a massive mane flowing past his waist. His forehead is jutting out, shadowing his eyes. He has no eyebrows, just an unreadable, intense stare. Sparks of plasma are constantly discharging from his skin. Silence. Absolute, horrified silence. Goten, who has never met his father, screams and hides behind Chi-Chi. "Mom, that's a monster!" "Dad?" Gohan steps forward, unsettled. The ki pressure is suffocating. Goku tries to smile, but without eyebrows, with the heavy brow ridge, it looks more like a predatory grimace. "Yo," he says. His voice is deep, echoing like two people speaking at once. One human, one great ape. "Long time no see, guys." Vegeta stares. He is paralyzed. He thought he had caught up. He thought Super Saiyan 2 was the peak. Looking at this thing, he realizes he isn't even playing the same sport. "Kakarot?" Vegeta whispers, voice shaking. "What have you done to yourself?" "I went further," Goku says simply. He floats up a few inches to stop crushing the floor. "I call it Super Saiyan 3. But, I can't turn it off. Sorry about the pressure, I'm trying to hold it in." "You're trying?" Krillin squeaks. "If I let go," Goku says casually, "I think I'd accidentally blow away the city." The reunion is heartbreaking. Chi-Chi runs forward, tears in her eyes. She has waited 7 years. She doesn't care about the monster face, she sees her husband. "Goku!" She runs towards him. "Chi-Chi, don't!" Goku warns. Too late. She touches his arm. She's thrown backward by a static shock, like she touched a high-voltage fence. She lands on the grass, stunned, smoke rising from her sleeves. "I can't touch you," Goku says. And for a second, the monster face looks genuinely devastated. He floats there, isolated in a bubble of godlike power. A nuclear reactor in a room full of paper dolls. The plot kicks in. We move to Babidi's ship. And Vegeta's turn to the dark side isn't about strategy, it's about despair. He has been standing next to Super Saiyan 3 Goku for hours. He knows, with absolute certainty, that he cannot bridge that gap with training. "Make me like him!" Vegeta screams internally, tearing the mental doors down himself. "Give me the power to stand next to that monster!" The fight is extremely one-sided. Goku parries Vegeta's desperate attacks with the back of his hand, pulling every punch to avoid killing him. "Vegeta, stop!" Goku says. "Majin Buu is hatching. We're wasting time." And then, the seal breaks. The pink smoke pours out. Majin Buu is here. Goku senses the new ki. "I have to deal with this before the planet breaks." He chops Vegeta's neck. Vegeta crumples. Goku arrives at the awakening site. Babidi is there, cackling. Fat Buu is dancing around. Babidi sees Goku and stops laughing. Even the wizard can sense the absurdity of the power standing in front of him. "Buu! Kill him!" Babidi shrieks. Buu rushes Goku. Now usually this is a fun fight. Here, it's a disaster movie. Goku catches Buu's punch. The impact creates a shockwave that travels through the bedrock. In West City, skyscrapers sway. Glass shatters globally. King Kai screams in Goku's head. "Goku, you have to stop! The vibrations from your combat are resonating with the Earth's core. If you keep fighting at this physical intensity, you'll trigger a planetary collapse." Goku grits his teeth. "I know, King Kai, but I can't power down." He kicks Buu. Buu flies through 3 mountains, vaporizing them on impact. Buu comes back, laughing. He thinks this is a game. He fires a beam. Goku dodges, and the beam hits the ocean, boiling millions of gallons of water instantly. Massive steam clouds cover the hemisphere. Goku realizes the truth. He isn't the hero here. He's the asteroid. He is too big for the world he's trying to save. He has to end it in one strike, or the collateral damage will kill everyone anyway. "One shot," Goku growls. He flares his aura. The golden lightning turns white hot. He doesn't charge a Kamehameha. That's a beam. It might pierce the planet. He needs physical devastation concentrated on a single point. He needs the power of the great ape. He rushes Buu. Dragon Fist. A golden ethereal dragon erupts from Goku's aura, a manifestation of his overwhelming spirit pressure and Ozaru roots. It roars, a sound that deafens everyone within 500 miles. Goku punches through Buu's stomach. The golden dragon consumes the pink Jin. It spirals upward, carrying Buu into the upper atmosphere away from the fragile Earth. Boom! The explosion lights up the night sky like a second sun. Buu is vaporized. Every cell is burned away by the sheer intensity of the Super Saiyan 3 output. Babidi is caught in the backwash and disintegrated. Goku lands in the crater. The landscape is ruined. It looks like the surface of the moon. Piccolo and Krillin arrive. They look at the devastation. Goku turns to them. His long golden hair flows in the wind. The sparks on his skin are slowing down, but they're still there. Is he dead? Piccolo asks. Yeah, Goku says. His dual voice is tired. He's gone. We did it. Krillin cheers weakly. You saved us. Goku shakes his head. He points to the ground. Deep fissures are running through the rock, glowing red from the magma below. I didn't save anything, Goku says softly. Look at the ground, Krillin. I almost broke the planet just by punching him. I don't belong here anymore. Baba appears. His 24-hour pass isn't up. He has hours left. Take me back, Goku says. But Dad, Gohan lands, supporting the unconscious Vegeta. You just got here. You have time left. We haven't even had dinner. Goku looks at Gohan. He looks at the fear that is still lingering in his son's eyes even now. He looks at Vegeta. He looks at the horizon where Goten is hiding. I can't stay, Gohan. I'm a natural disaster waiting to happen. If I stay, I'll just hurt someone I love. He floats up, drifting toward the portal Baba is opening. Tell Goten. Goku pauses. He struggles to find the words. Tell him his dad loves him, even if he's a monster. He steps into the portal. The pressure lifts immediately. The birds start singing again. Goku is gone. Back to the otherworld. Back to the void where he belongs. And that's a wrap on part 2. The tragedy of Super Saiyan 3. It's not just a cool look in this timeline, it's a curse of isolation. Goku has become so powerful that he has forfeited his place in the living world. He is a guardian who can never come home. But the story isn't over. Because what happens when Beerus wakes up? What happens when this jagged, leaking, violent energy of Super Saiyan 3 meets the elegance of God Ki? And more importantly, can Goku regain his humanity? Can God Ki refine this monstrous energy? Or is it just another golden cage? Next time in part 3, we're heading into Battle of Gods. We're going to see what happens when the permanent monster meets an actual deity. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Let's aim for 30 likes. Drop a comment below if you were stuck as a Super Saiyan 3. How would you even sleep with all that hair? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!